So black on black on black on black. So in summary, yeah, as well, another thing which I know man that will all agree with you, I think, as to why we have got a disassociation with it. When I was at school, not so much for Curtis because a bit younger, Ethiopians with pot bellies and flies on their faces, yeah, consistently it was always perpetuating an image of desperate Africa. So why would you want to be associated with that? You get me, trying to get as far away from that image to your white, Indian, whatever school friends as possible. But then that's just showing like a period in time when our history goes back thousands and thousands of years, you get me? So we are going to, even Africans, Jamaicans, all of us are going to be disassociating ourselves from it out of embarrassment. It's only now that I'm a big man, like Dominic said, I've come back home, from home, and I realise this is just a lot of bullshit. You've got poor people everywhere, and actually the poor people that are here look a lot happier than the rich people where I'm from. When I say where I'm from, I mean in this country. I've got rich people, sad faces. I've got poor people. They can walk, they can pick food off the trees. You know what I mean? Like, they've got a better quality of life all around. So
I'm glad you touched on that. So that segues into the next question. But before we get to that question, yeah. So Dominic.
So I wanted to add what you said actually made me realise something as well, and I forget about the nodding because we know, yeah, we're not from here. Yeah, I know many people might disagree with my statement, but we've always known.
We know when we say that. When we say that, we're from here, but we know what we mean when we say it. Yeah.
So then, when you see someone who also isn't from here, yeah, you're like, yeah, you're here too, yeah. But here's the thing: for my African brethren, a lot of my African brethren, they all generically speaking, have a direct link. Back home, yeah. So I'm saying we don't have that.
That's why we've got that.
This is what I mean. So therefore, I'm asking myself. So hold up. How do you? I want to know how they see the situation, and this is what's changed in my head. I'm thinking, actually, you know what? Yeah, you probably ain't nodding because you're just passing through. You're just like, here, get my education and get off.
And that's where the thinking, and that's where the initial thinking that they were better came from. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. Like, I'm not a slave. There's never no slavery for me.
Can I just say the point with the nodding before we get to the next question? Is I spent a lot of time in Berlin, right? Going back and forth, and there's quite a few Africans there. Yeah, not like as many as you see here, but enough for them to have a little bit of a community. And every single time I saw a black person in Berlin, they wouldn't just nod, but they'd come and shake my hand. Right? They'd actually be like, Braza, whatever, yeah, right, and it'd be like that, right. But then, funny enough, right. So when you're in Berlin, you see two top black people, right. You see very dark skin and you see kind of light skin, right. You don't see anything in between, right. Now the reason for that is because the dark skin ones are all African and the light skin ones are actually German. Yeah, it's a mixed race, right. Now the light skin ones didn't all. Some of them said hello, some of them didn't. It was like 60-40. 40% said hello, 60% just went about their business. But all the dark-skinned ones, all the Africans, all of them always said hello, right? And I found that quite interesting. Right, so what you're saying is kind of made me even think about it more deep, right? So the Africans, when they saw me, right, they saw me as someone like you're saying, you're here too, right? But the German ones, the ones who are German, didn't think of that because they're thinking, well, no, we're from here. Yeah, so we're not the same as you, right? So the same way, the African guys who are here might look at us and think, well, you're part of this system, yeah? You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not the same as us, so I'm not going to say hello to you because your struggle's not the same as my struggle. They see you as an Englishman, yeah? They see you as an Englishman. The same way how when I realised in Germany, I was seeing the light-skinned ones thinking, them guys are German. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're German guys, the German black guys, the African black guys. You know what I mean? You see the difference.
And you know what as well? Because I remember I told you there's a guy that wanted to come on this year. I told Cluey, I got a young buck in it, cameraman Manny, and obviously he came to me through someone else. But we always used to have these funny conflicts. Anyone asking to do anything, he always ended up getting into some kind of beef with them. And it eventually transpired that with my business partner, come on, he was telling us, I don't want to work for this person, I don't want to work for you, I don't want to work for Manny. And he's gone, there's no work for, like, we're working together. And he goes, what's the problem with it? He goes, I don't have to work with you, I'm better than you. Now obviously he's mixed race, German, his daddy's a white German, and he's got a very good job, and his mum is Caribbean. But it transpires that this youth, his dad, used to make him say, when he was a kid, like 4 or 5, he had to greet his dad, Heil Hitler. Yeah, Heil Hitler. And his dad told him, like, you are a slave, I am your master, and I am better than you. Do you get me? And you exist because I am here to guide you. Because of
He said that to his child.
so, because you have the nigger gene, yeah, and it makes you need. So when my mum was saying to my Bridget, I'm lazy, it's genetically proven, I know I'm lazy. And he didn't understand.
It's what the German guy was saying.
You got the nigger gene, which makes you lazy. So they've got, again,
Wow.
now, these ones that you're describing as German, they've got their own madness going on. But when he went to school, he was explaining to me, and obviously I feel familiar. I'm spending my time talking to him before he used to get agitated with me. I knew I liked him, but there was something that was a little bit off with him, but now I understand him. He's like, when I was in school, man, you don't understand. Like, they used to talk about Adolf Hitler, and I would be the only, like, brown person in the class, and I'd be arguing my whole class, saying that Adolf Hitler was a great man.
Oh wow, the one black guy in the class is arguing for Hitler.
Yeah, he's a great man. So, bro, as I said, they've got their own shit going on. Everyone's got their own shit going on. You get me? And as a result, in his mind, anyway, no black man should be doing better than any white man, and should not be doing better than any mixed white man because he's got half of laziness in him at least.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying to you, bro? But yeah, so again, there's your divides as well, you get me? And again, that's an extreme version, I think, of what I was saying about old school Africans back in the day and old school Jamaicans. We wasn't slaves, we're from Africa. We've got a group, we've got a link to where we're from. You haven't?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? You made so you're lost. Do you know what I'm saying? In the same way you look at them American, black Americans eating chitlins and that, one like that, chitlins and that's good food. You know, it's bullshit, we just add good food. We ain't eating no flipping, what's obviously like tribe and shit. We ain't eating that.
We'll save that for eat food intended for men and rich people. Yeah.
Black, black, black. Black on black, black.